keep Filipino health workers from working abroad, according to his address last night. This is even in the midst of a public health emergency.
Naisip na rin ng ating Pangulo na siguro panahon na para yung nais naman na
Every year, the Philippines produces about 26,000 licensed nurses. 18,500 of them move overseas, landing the country in shortage of healthcare workers. Upon the emergence of the pandemic, the situation only got worse. This would eventually be known as brain drain, where highly skilled workers, mostly from developing nations, leave for highly industrialized countries. For those who have a job here in our country, low wage is a huge problem. Compared with other ASEAN countries, Filipinos earn the least, with earnings less than 57% of the next lowest paid nurse, which is from Vietnam. This would lead to many leaving the Philippines to better well-developed nations. It manifests in many healthcare workers in the country, with 10,000 leaving this year alone. Overwork can also be a reason for leaving the country. Nurses work from 10 to 12 hours every day but with low salaries. The top concern of nurses in terms of their work environment was stress and exhaustion, according to a study by the Castro. They're also currently working in extremely exploitative and abusive environments, making them leave. Another factor to consider is the unemployment or underemployment of health workers. Approximately 300,000 nurses are unemployed or underemployed as of 2018 because there are only limited opportunities for decent jobs. According to Nurse Jocelyn Santos-Andamo, most of the nurses who are currently under this predicament have been doing jobs outside their skill sets, a phenomenon called brain waste. Brain drain has been constantly keeping our country in its state, but there are justifiable reasons on why healthcare workers leave. This only goes to show that with highly skilled individuals, our country can improve for the better. But if we let ourselves be trapped in this cycle, development and economic growth can never be achieved. We should first focus on the low salaries of our healthcare workers have right now, as it is the main reason why they leave in the first place. Now, the question for all of us, is our country ready to improve the job quality? To the upcoming students, this course defines your purpose, and it contributes a lot in our holistic development as members of the society. Within the whole semester, give yourself the capacity to learn and assimilate every concept that will be inculcated. Given the opportunity and privilege to study, what you learn in this course shall be essential in nation building. Within this course, you'll be able to discern how the society continues to develop through actual application of science and technology. You'll learn that science exists even in the metaphysical, but above all, you'll realize that what you learn might not be the same knowledge of some. Science is an area of knowledge that is taught even in the youngest age of our generation, but its actualities, its relevance, and its substance were all still kept to some. Our society needs help in addressing that. The society needs you, and this course is a preparatory stage in effectuating that essence of yours. Prepare yourselves with piles of concepts and ideas from different resources. The course challenges us, students, to be critical and objective enough in examining every idea that contributes in constructing our own viewpoint as part of our learning journey. Having a strong foundation of knowledge demands a lot of reading and source gathering. We encourage you to always learn smart. Always keep in mind that you don't need everything you see, so you should be able to criticize and evaluate every information properly. To learn in this course, what we kept in mind is that we weren't studying this for ourselves. We're learning this for our society. Beyond the ideas presented in our modules lies the reality of what's happening outside, including the societal issues and inequalities. Our citizens need to be aware and educated. This semester and this course might end here, but its effect on us as students and as a human shall remain forever. We will use this education not only for ourselves, but for the betterment of the whole, especially the Filipinos. The solicitude we carry on for our community, for us, is the best learning we earned in science, technology, and society.